Máš nejaké fotky, nemáš? Nejsme policajti, nemaj halúze.
Ne, my
Už
sme...
vidíš, že halúziš, ne?
My uznávame toto.
Máme SIEB na chrbte, neboj sa vytetovaný. Ne, či máš nejaké fotky?
Nemám.
Ale máš, už si teraz si cukol si.
Dobre, poď Cigan.
Idete teraz sem robiť, no ale.
No.
Nech sa tu darí a nech ťa náhľa, neviem akú čaču.
Možno, stretneme sa na budúce. Je to výborné. Čau, čau.
Čaute.
Čauky.
Hello guys, my name is Doke and welcome to another fishing video in which we try to catch a mysterious fish called APTM2MT2D, or also called a graffiti piece that survives for more than 2 days. To catch this mysterious species of pieces, we will have to do some sacrifices today. But before that, I would like to answer a question that a lot of you asked in the previous video. Yeah, I actually got an idea to do the 2 days thing while painting this beauty. The raw meat piece. And a ton of you been asking why. Why is the piece backwards? The simple answer is that it's because I'm lazy. Yeah, and right now the more complicated explanation. You know, in that video I created this reference picture, which I turned backwards over here, and the reason for that is that in this reference picture the light is coming from this side, which doesn't make any sense in this tunnel because the only obvious light source is from the right. That's why I painted it backwards. Pigeons, pigeons! Yeah. And by the way, good news, the background color is finally dry. This spot was a bit of a challenge, but the today's spot will be a bigger challenge. That's the reason why I believe that the piece will actually survive over there. It's not really my goal. I'm not doing it because of the survival of the piece, but it's also an interesting spot for a painting. And I believe that it will look really good in the video, but also the final picture will look nice. Yeah, and I also hope that these boots will help me, because this is the spot. Wow. Oh my god, there is a big ass snake. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm gonna grab the second camera because you have to see this. Fortunately, we are not in America or Australia, so snakes over here are pretty harmless. Okay, he's still there. See? Wow. Nice. I'm wondering how many snakes like this are in here, but he's not venomous, so it's fine. Back to the spot. This is the spot. All right, this is the moment of truth. Okay, it seems that my boots are sealed and my feet won't get wet today, but I might get stuck in a mud. Nah. The water smells funky, but it's not that bad. Just look at this. Look at the spot. There are trees above the wall and there is this swamp. It just looks cool. Let's begin. All right, first things first, background color. You see this scratch? I just did that. Okay. All right, let's do this. Sorry, Radhe. Follow this guy. He has some really dope pieces. Another example of his work right there. Needs more water. Ooh. Yummy. All right, seems good to me. As you can see, I tried to pick colors that will fit into the environment. It's time for the first lines. Yeah. And by the way, as I'm looking at this raw meat art try piece, I have to mention that this is probably the very last iTry video that I recorded and iTry piece that I've done. You know, I originally started the iTry series to learn, to prove myself that I can paint whatever I want. And I feel like I've already done that. I painted all kinds of illusions, effects, materials. And although it was almost never easy, and that series gave me such a hard time. Man, when I was complaining during the recording of iTry videos, I didn't play that. It was 100% real, because every time it was something new for me. I truly like almost all the iTry pieces that I've done. I mean the final results, but if we want to talk about the process, I never really enjoyed that. I mean, it's logical because I've been trying something new, I had to think a lot, I never really knew what to expect. I mean, it was great for learning, but I don't want to do it anymore. It's possible that I will record maybe a few more episodes sometime in the future, but then I'll quit with this project. I feel like the purpose is accomplished and I'm not that graffiti artist who can paint only letters. Only very classic graffiti pieces. I feel like I've learned the techniques. I feel like I've proven myself that I can paint whatever I want. And right now it's time to move on. I need letter, small letter is what I need. Hey, hey, that looks like a big storm. I'm just thinking that I should have probably said this in the iTry video, right? But I will probably record one last episode. It's time for the big boy. I can't wait to put this letter bag into my trunk. That's not good. That's the expression that I want. Risky business. Hey, hey, nice. It's time for some colors. This is too light. Not only I'm painting in the water is falling from the skies too. What a watery day. Yummy! That's about enough for today. Alrighty, day 2. One of the reasons why I started to literally hate my iTry videos is that when I looked at my Instagram and I saw all these different pieces, I felt like I'm not looking at one artist. I felt like I'm looking at some general graffiti page which collects pieces from hundreds of artists. I mean, it's cool to know that I have a technical capability to paint whatever, but it's time to move on. It's time to move on something what I would describe as my style. Yeah, and honest storytelling. What I mean by that is that I don't want to be painting in a different style every single time. I don't find it joyful at all. I hope that I didn't confuse you with my thoughts. Long story short, I want to move on from the iTry series, from painting all kinds of different effects and materials. And I want to focus on my art, on my style, on things that I will enjoy doing. That's the right word formation. I mean, little suffering here and there is necessary to move on, to progress. But yeah, it's a little bit hard for me because I am still a YouTuber and the things that I'm painting still have to be somehow appealing for, well, literally, they have to be good for a title and a thumbnail. iTry series was really good for this. But I think that I have a solution for this. I think that I know how to make this work. I have a little evolution of the iTry series in my head. But well, hey, we will see where things will go in the next months. And years, and centuries. Okay, maybe that's too much. No. Okay, my feet are a little bit wet because for some reason I have a water inside my boots, but that won't stop me from outline time. Alrighty, guys, I had a lot of thoughts during the recording of this video, but that's in the past. Right now I need to show you the final result. If you're gonna like it, thumb up would be awesome. Let me know what you think about it. I kinda like it. And one last thing, don't forget to check dokeco.com, my shop. There are fresh new prints out there. Check them out if you want to pimp your room or house or whatever, or you just want to support what I do. I won't say this is it. I'll say welcome to the ghetto swamp. Say that gotta say that cleaning is done, ba piča, začína pršať. Piči, ja neviem rozprávať, to je normálne, že strašné. Prečo som neostrý? Prečo? I won't say this is it. I want piči, tak dobre mi to vyšlo.